For just £5 a month, you can get early access to all of our podcast episodes, copies of our script, access to further information, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. Head over to patreon.com/Sunday Night Mystery. £5 a month. That's cheaper than 15 minutes of parking at Bristol Airport. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Welcome to Sunday Night Mystery, where we delve into the chilling tales of unsolved crimes and mysteries that have haunted communities for decades. I'm Brett, and tonight we're back in Bristol once again, this time on a cold March evening in 1970. We investigate the chilling tale of a young life taken too soon and a community left searching for answers. In a case that's haunted the city of Bristol for over 5 decades, we revisit the heartbreaking story of 11-year-old Philip Green. Our story begins on that cold March evening in 1970 in the quiet neighbourhood of Seamills. 11-year-old Philip Green sets out from his home, his innocent footsteps echoing against the pavement as he disappears into the night. Little did he know it would be his final journey and the last time his family would see him alive. As darkness descended and the hours ticked by, panic gripped the hearts of Philip's family and neighbours. With each passing moment, hope waned, until dawn broke on a fateful April morning. It was the police dog's persistent growls that led them to the Shirehampton golf course, a place where childhood dreams should have been made, but instead became a nightmare. Amongst the trees and the leaves lay the lifeless body of young Philip Green, forever frozen in time on a bed of beech leaves. The scene was one of horror, a puzzle with no easy solution. The boy had been strangled and bludgeoned to death. He was thought to have been killed as he collected lost golf balls on Tuesday, March the 31st, 1970. Close to his body, under some trees near the 12th hole of the Shirehampton golf course, was a blood-stained piece of oak branch broken in two, resting on his neck and by his side. Detectives believe this was used to kill him. Philip had left his home in Elberton Road, Seamills, at 6:45 p.m, and police were alerted when he failed to return home. It wasn't until noon on April the 1st that the child's body was found. Philip was described as a popular and quiet boy, with so much in life to look forward to. No one can understand what kind of twisted killer would have brought an end to such a young life. Philip's adoptive parents, Gladys and Ivor, who'd taken care of him since he was a baby, were left devastated. Gladys had gone to bingo, and when Ivor returned home from work, he made the assumption his wife and son were together. So it wasn't until 9:30 p.m. when they realised their son was out in the dark alone during extremely cold weather that they began to panic. Ivor wasted no time in gathering parents together in a bid to find his son, and they scoured both the golf course and the streets of Seamills until the early hours of the morning. In such overgrowth and with the bad weather, it took the sniffer dogs to make the discovery everyone had been dreading. Detectives immediately sprang into action and discovered Philip's movements on that dreadful day. Philip and his friends made their way to Shirehampton Golf Course, where they would often hunt for golf balls and sell them back to the golfers. Before tea time, he returned home with 2 shillings he had earned, and then told his mum he was going out again. He left before 7 p.m. and was never seen again. Nobody knows what happened next, where he went, what he was doing, who he saw or spoke to between leaving the house and being found lying not far from the 12th green on Shirehampton golf course. Even detectives from Scotland Yard visited Bristol, hoping to help solve the horrendous crime. Detective Chief Superintendent Arthur Hardy led the investigation. During his determination to solve it, he even hijacked the public address system at the Bristol Rovers Eastville Stadium at half-time. Up to 17,500 spectators listened as Hardy pleaded for witnesses to come forward. There was one witness who did come forward and described seeing a scruffy-looking man climbing over the wall between Shirehampton Road and the golf course at 8:15 p.m. He was said to be about 5'7" with black greaseback hair. He wore a light-coloured baggy trench coat that reached down to his calves, but was never identified. The police operating centre at King's Weston took a colossal 14,000 statements from some 12,000 people. Officers were without witnesses and resorted to quitting as many people as possible, including hundreds of golfers and people living near the golf course. In Seamills, 3 housewives collected signatures and pledges for people wanting the killer caught, and they raised a £1,000 reward, a huge amount of money at the time. But questions still remain to this day. Around 250 people passed through the golf club that evening, and 1,000 passed along Shirehampton Road, which Philip must have used to get to the course. How could nobody have seen him? There was no sexual assault, no theft, no evidence of a fight or an argument. Had Philip witnessed something that night leading to his murder? Detectives combed the area, searching for any clue that might unravel the mystery shrouding Philip's death, but the truth remained elusive, slipping through their fingers like grains of sand. The investigation was exhaustive, spanning months and miles, with no stone left unturned. Fibres from Philip's clothes, a navy blue gabardine raincoat, dark grey flannel trousers, blue and white striped shirt and orange knitted tie have been DNA tested, along with the bloodstained branch and his belt and shoes, but all with no breakthrough. Retired detective Sergeant Maurice Marshall recalls the intensity of those days, the weight of a case that would forever haunt him. He said in 30 years as a detective, this was the only one not solved. His words echo through the years, a testament to the resilience of those who seek justice, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Time marched on, leaving behind only whispers of what once was. Witnesses faded into memory, leads grew cold, and the community struggled to make sense of the senseless. Yet, amidst the darkness, a flicker of hope remains. The Avon and Somerset Police's cold case team continues to appeal to the public for any information, no matter how small, that might finally bring closure to Philip's family. So tonight, as we reflect on the tragedy that befell young Philip Green, let's also remember the resilience of the human spirit. For in the darkest of nights, It's the light of hope that guides us forward towards a future where justice prevails and shadows fade away. The murder of Philip Green may have remained a mystery for over half a century, but through perseverance and determination, the truth still waits to be revealed. As we reflect on this haunting case, we're reminded of the importance of never giving up hope and seeking justice for those who can no longer speak for themselves. Join us next time for another episode of Sunday Night Mystery and journey once again into mysteries of the night. Stay safe and never give up hope. The shadows might just hold answers that one day come to light. Although, in the spine-tingling realm of Sunday Night Mystery, some enigmas defy resolution, leaving us to simply ponder secrets of the past. Until next week, stay safe and remember, the truth may be hidden, but as long as we keep the investigation alive, it's never truly lost. I'm Brett, and I'll see you next time on Sunday Night Mystery. For now, stay curious, stay vigilant, and guard yourself against the darkness that surrounds us all. See you next week on Sunday Night Mystery.